Hi everybody, it is March 26th of 2011 and this is my March update for the two hydroponic gardens. This is the outside view of how everything is coming along. You can see that we have a lot of nice growth going on in here, which is kind of cool. The one standout surprise is the cucumber plant. I have a number of little cucumbers now growing. Three of them have successfully germinated, and I should be getting more coming soon. The rosemary plant is growing out of control. It can clearly tell that it is spring outside. You can see here that it's kind of forcing the spearmint plant, which is still kind of a spindly growth, to push itself along and try and find the best space it can to grow. Sage is getting very, very bushy again. I'm going to have to do something with the sage. If anybody would like some free sage, by all means, please drop me a message, and I will be more than happy to ship it to you. What are these? These are the ground cherries. Ground cherries I had a little bit of a problem with. I had a imbalance in the nutrient solution, a temporary imbalance in the nutrient solution. And I added a little too much calcium to it, and it seemed to have burned some of the leaves, which I was surprised at. But otherwise, the plant is completely unaffected. So it's kind of moving along very nicely. The pineapple mint, if you can see back here, is just really, really full and lush and really, really well growing. It has really come to life. I'm not sure what is prompting it, but it seems like it's going along pretty well. Pretty happy with it. The parsley, I have a whole cuttings worth of parsley upstairs that I haven't even used yet, and this has regenerated already. So parsley is moving along pretty quick. Thyme looks like it's starting to wane a little bit. I might have to replant that. Not sure what's happening there, but the thyme is just starting to slow down its production. Rosemary accelerated, thyme slowed down. Basil, still no problems with basil. Basil just continues to grow crazy like it always does. So, got plenty of basil. One of the oregano plants developed some spider mites that I had to treat, and due to that, I have a little bit of a concern that I may have killed half the plant, but nonetheless, seems to be coming back little by little, and the second oregano plant coming across just fine. Nice green, healthy, good growth. Very happy with its growth, so I'm going to leave that one alone. The Hawaiian Thai plant, again, very good growth, very solid growth, good leaf structure, good solid strong leaves. The hydroponic solution continues to drain into it like it normally does, and just very pleased with it. The new growth stories that I want to talk about on this episode, are tomatoes, which you can see there's 3 tomato plants kind of trailing out of here now at the moment. Cantaloupe, which is the vine that is running across the top, because it's grabbing onto everything. It's absolutely grabbing onto everything it can get its hands on. The ground cherries down here had a little bit of an issue again with too much calcium, so the leaves burned. Some of them kind of chirped and went a little crazy, but they seem to be coming back just fine. Lettuce, in what I can only call the surprise of this season, the lettuce stalk is now almost 2 feet tall. If you can see back in there, there is a lettuce stalk that is about a half an inch thick, and it is producing leaves that quite literally are as big as romaine lettuce leaves. And this is an iceberg variety, which I'm kind of surprised that it's actually growing that way. Tomatoes, you can see more tomato growth here. I've got this all propped up with paper clips because I have to move these 2 containers a little bit further apart because they just seem to be growing pretty crazy. The strawberries, these are so ready to go outside, I just can't even say anything else. They are just waiting for spring to come so that we can put them outside. If I don't get a clear day in maybe about the 2nd week of April to plant them, I am going to put some blooming solution in the hydroponic solution, and I'm going to force them to bloom. and start producing strawberries, because these things are just so pervasive. I mean, look at all that leaf growth. It's awesome. There's lots and lots of trailers all over the interior, so I know that these things, plenty of water. It's a very favorable growing situation for them, and they seem to be very happy with it. The blueberries that I had planted are still very slow growing, so these are probably going to take a little bit more time than I thought they would, but that's okay. The Russian tarragon here, good growth, kind of a slow grower again, but it's coming along. And finally, more cilantro. I got more cilantro to finally grow, and it seems to do very, very well with the amount of water that's coming in through the drip system. Down in the bottom, I have some more strawberries that are ready to go. I have a couple of lettuce, which finally just came up and started growing a little bit more constructively than the other lettuce did. And I have planted green peppers, which are starting to germinate. I planted some beans and way too much water, just way too much water. So the beans were beans, but now they're mush. This one, I put in there some more cilantro, and it's a different variety of cilantro. It's a spicy cilantro, and it hasn't even cracked the surface yet. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe I got some bad seeds. But anyway, the rest of it seems to be going pretty well. I'm going to have more lettuce probably very shortly. I tend to eat the lettuce when the leaves are just about that size. It makes a very nice kind of tenderling salad, which I really enjoy. So that is my update. Thank you all for watching and all of your comments and all of your questions. I really do appreciate it. One person asked a very good question, and that was, what is the average temperature? Well, the average temperature of the garden environment itself is about 68 degrees. This can get as high as 75 on some days. The water temperature, because it's down near the floor, generally stays between about 55 and 57. On a really cold night, it'll go down as low as 52. But nonetheless, it doesn't seem to shock the plants at all, and seems to continue to grow fairly well. But I am interested to see how these plants do once I take them outside. Some of these, particularly the strawberries, will actually be used outside. So, if you have any questions, please by all means send them to me. Otherwise, that is my update for March, and thank you all again for watching.